Okay, so the next stage of this, we're going to aerate our egg whites. Like we've been mentioning today, all the equipment needs to be clean and tidy. Okay, no oil in there, no contamination from your hands, from the equipment. It needs to be ready to go. So then, we're going to get that working. Might be a little bit noisier. One of the most common causes of contamination from oil is the machine. So when you're doing this, always just make sure it's nice and clean. Clean it before you even start looking at the eggs, okay? So that's all good to go. The crème pâtisserie, we've just checked it, it's nice and warm, and it's still soft. So I'm just going to work that until there's no lumps in it, okay? So it's nice and smooth. Ash, use this one back. So it's nice and smooth, no lumps in there. And can you see it's quite thick? When you put the egg whites in, you need to make sure that it's the right consistency. So the egg yolks, and that is going to solidify it and help give structure. You can already see how thin that's going. Okay, have a look at this. Guys, have a look at the egg whites. We're looking for a light snow, not over-aerated. You have to work quickly with this. If they overwhip, they go quite grainy, which is going to cause your crème pâtisserie or soufflé to go a little bit grainy, obviously. If they're underwhipped, they won't have air in it. So you're not going to get rise. Reverting back to our quality point, you're looking for cut, rise and straight edges. Thanks, Ash. So my egg yolks have been added, and that is a really light snow. Okay, perfect consistency. So now you have to work quickly. Remember, I'm going to add a third. And I'm going to sacrifice a third to the souffle gods. And this is just lightening our nibs. So I'm using a whisk. I'm not beating all the air out. Can you see that the air structure's still in there? Now, I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going in with a spatula now. Getting round the edges. And this is that folding technique we were talking about. You can use melt spoons, spatulas, not a wooden spoon, you don't want to knock out the air. Can you see that I've managed to keep the air in? This is where it's really critical. If you overwork the mix, they're going to flatten. If you underwork the mix, you're going to have an uneven rise. We've done macaroons, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've done that sort of
Process
before, but we had quite a lot of nuts and flour in it, so it was much more solidified. And that is our souffle mix. See how gentle I am? Making sure it's all in. And I'm happy with that. So I'm not banging the dish, I'm not knocking out the air. And now we're going to fill. So drop it in nice and gently. You don't want chunks of egg white, you don't want any excess mix. Then we get palette knife.
next to the heater.
Use all that hand. Okay. Then in one motion, straight off. Then you use your thumb just to go around the sides. And what this does is clear it. You know, we were talking about in the first video about glazing the butter up the sides. It's just making sure it's got a clean, wise air. So then, just round. And that is ready to go in the oven. Okay? Nice clean dish, nice clean edges. If you look, there's no excess lumps in there, but there's loads and loads of small air bubbles. Why is that important, Ryan? So it rises, so I'm not knocked out of the air. Okay?